Castle of the Winds. Part 2, Live from Sears Bane. What a good game. Like, it's an amazing roguelike. We've been dying a lot yesterday. And apparently we finished level 15, and we have received information that below level 15 is when it gets hard.
That's bait.
You like my accent, it's very clear. That's all I really worry about. Like, I watch plenty of streamers that have, like, very thick accents. As long as you can understand what they're saying, it's fine. Some of them, the accent even makes it, like, more, like, enjoyable. In a way. But as long as you guys can understand what I'm saying, I'm happy. But, yeah. Yeah, let's move on with the game. 13 hours, 30 minutes so far. But that includes part 1. You feel cultured when you listen to people with different accents. Well, we do believe in cultural exchange here in this channel. Especially when it comes to food. Here. Let's do some cultural exchange. What is that over there? Oh, that's Oreo's pizza. You know, I could go for that right now. You don't cultural exchange or appropriate. I don't believe in... Call me ignorant, I don't believe in cultural appropriation. I think it's just cultural exchange, everything is cultural exchange. Like, when people go out and accuse, no, you're appropriating, like, it's one thing to, like, be disrespectful, it's one thing to, like, disregard the original, but overall we're just, like, exchanging and borrowing, and I know it can be done in a harmful way, but to me it's just like human culture. Everything belongs to everyone. Maybe because I'm from a different, from a large country where there are like these very interesting like cultural variances from region to region. And you know, it's all this region, that region, but it's all Brazilian culture, just many different facets of it. I just kind of applied that in a large worldwide scale, especially Brazilian food. Yes, we should all appropriate Brazilian food. Man, there's a sign posted in front of a place, one of those Brazilian rodízios that has like pizza and barbecue at the same time. They have a sign for reservations for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day down here in Brazil is June 12th. Now, can you imagine anything more romantic than gorging yourself up on a rodízio that comes up and serves you a freaking sushi pizza? Would you like some sushi pizza, sir? Well, look at that thing. Let me take the missus to a place where they serve sushi pizza. You can only get laid so much. What comes to mind, Brazil's football and famous UFO cases. We had a recent UFO thing here. I haven't been following the news. Apparently there was a thing. Wasn't paying attention. Football. At least you're calling this football, right? Not freaking soccer. Feels like a con job. Okay, just one more. What is this one? Another sushi pizza. There is well, 2 of the slices have Doritos on them. Freaking, I want that one. I freaking love Doritos on pizza and on sushi. Bro, let me start the timer before we get too sidetracked here. You blame the British for soccer. I blame the British for a lot of things. But they're not the French, so they get a pass. You attach something not really related to it just for the theme.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Archie game is thank you for the follow, enjoy the emotes. Alright, level 16. That's where the game gets hard. Let's go. Boom. Okay, let's go level 17. We can skip everything. We're not gonna skip it. Alright. Man, this game is so satisfying and engaging and fun. I fucking love this thing. Look at that stack of items. They all look amazing. Yeah, that's true. I had an appointment with a nutritionist today, and I have gained fat last month. I am at an astounding 11%. I think it's time to starve myself again. and she's like,
Here we go, pal. I hope it's the right apartment, Michael.
so do I.
Good grief.
Yep. So fair, thank you so much for the gift sub to Archgamist, my friend. I really appreciate that support. Thank you for the triple nice plus 40 gift subs gifted so far in my channel. Closing in on that quadruple nice any day now. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. You know that. And Archgamist, enjoy the ad viewing and the new emotes. Did you find the soundtrack yet? No, maybe it's on level 25. What if there is a song at the ending that's the only song the game has? But yeah, my nutritionist was like, to make it perfectly clear, you're still lower than what's considered normal. But I know you have your own goals, so I'm just telling you that you did gain fat. You're now up to 11%. Apparently the healthy range normal for adult males is between 14 and 19. I don't care. I want bone and skin and nothing else. But she's like, but you need a little bit of fat. No, I don't. That's young. Young is fine. Cooper's raw sexual energy. Yeah, man, look at that bare face. That pale bare face on his torso. I was thinking about that joke last night and I was like smiling to myself. Because of the stats, the back of the box talks about strength. You can choose your strength, intelligence, dexterity, constitution, and sex. And I'm like, boy, I'm gonna take all the points from intelligence and put them all into sex. So we can be a dumb fucker. If you seem delayed in saying something in response to me or the game, you're on a hot spot. Alright, I hope things cool down for you. This was a triumph. Making a note here, your success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture size. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, Sak. I hope that was good enough for you. You need to eat sushi pizza on Valentine's Day to get your nutrients. Man, that would be awesome. The missus freaking hates sushi though. Shit. Horned demon. Fuck. Fuck, I'm getting hammered from both sides. Hey, it opened a gate. Holy shit. Okay, we're fine. Nothing I can't handle. Blank scroll? Why do you have a blank scroll? I like my dragons young. Don't tell me you don't. Come on. Oh, Ting! Welcome in, my friend. What did you arrive into? What was I doing? What happened? I don't... Well, were you in here during the conversation about taking all the points from intelligence and putting them into sex? Were you in here when we were talking about the sushi pizza? Do we still have one? No, we have Doritos deep fried sushi instead. There you go. That's pretty... I like this one. I have this like at least once a month. Doritos sushi with cream cheese, deep fried. Raw sexual energy. Yeah, that's me. Oh, that's oh, it has the giants. We were told about the giants over here. That's a lot of them, yes. Let me make sure I only have to deal with one at a time. Shaggy Utgardhalak. Shaggy Utgardhalak. That sounds like Norwegian or something. Regards you contemptuously. What? You still live? Then that bumbler Magnir must have failed in his mission. Damn his stick-ridden hide. I should have known better than to believe that liar's message of success. At least I won't have to punish the scumworm myself. I imagine you have taken care of that for me. You have been very lucky to live this long, though. Portal, now see the end of
Seriously,
the...
auto-updating now? General, I won't be able to calculate the right data for the satellite for 49 minutes.
How long till impact?
11 minutes and 44 seconds.
Fuck Microsoft! Okay. Fuck!
Alright.
That actually happened. Zofir, thank you so much for the 1100 bits. Hype train leveled up, apparently. Multi-track drifting. There we go, level 2, everyone. Grab your the hype train emotes right here. That actually happened during training yesterday, Zofir. Like, we were running late already, and then the guy's computer like, I have to update, and he's like, all right, and then the thing takes forever, and we would just waste time waiting for Windows to update. It's totally sexing you. Take you to his club. Yeah, my club. Now see the end of your luck approach on my club. Look at the train tune. I really like that one. I had to replace it with a chiptune version, so we wouldn't get what do you call it? So you wouldn't get like DMC8. I had another one that I did that for that I'm not using. Do I have it somewhere? Hang on. I just want to check if I have it. Maybe I can show it to you guys. I don't know why I'm doing this. That's not a good idea. Why would I do that in the middle of the stream? It is this one, isn't it? Hang on. Yes. And never mind, it's too dumb. Never mind, it's too dumb. It's a lousy meme compounded with an anime meme. Let me remove this. I'm wasting time here, I'm so sorry. Delete this, we're fine. Let's move on. Volvo, you Volvo the Charger. Yes, you should Volvo the Charger. Zofir, that's very wise of you. Just rewinding the video feed a little, you're concerned that I want to be too thin. You're a bit late for that thing. You do realize that I went 18 months eating barely enough to survive, and then when I went to the gym, I literally lost consciousness. So if you're concerned about me being too thin, get in line. There's a whole family of people out there that are concerned, including my nutritionist. My nutritionist is like, no, like, you got very good results, but I have to insist that I do not approve of your methods. That was for you hope you don't have something like your husband that's bullying me about it. I have myself. I've been bullying myself about being fat for over 20 years. And I do not stop. I don't think I'll ever stop. I am still, and I say this a lot, I'm still fat. I am not currently physically manifesting fatly, but the fatness is a state of being. Just not presenting it doesn't mean I'm not fat. Utgardhalak staggers and collapses, spitting blood. An eerie calm settles over the melee. In the quiet, you hear the dying hill giant king moan. I don't want to hear him moaning! Sweet Lord, Avenge me! He twitches because we're on Twitch, and then he lies still. I guess he dropped frames or something. My soul is fat. Yeah, I have a... That's the only idea I've ever had for channel-related merchandise. A mug with a saying, fat at heart. That's who I am. The chiptune version. Yeah, I had to use that just for safety. Velvet Tat, does that even mean my chat regulars? I don't know. That's what most of you have been telling me for a while. I'm not to think. Look at this fat face, man. Look at. I'm not to think. But I appreciate you guys believing that. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. Let me try to organize some of this. Large bag. Holy shit. Okay, so first we get rid of this. I don't want it. And then we get rid of this. And then we start identifying your shit. The guy, there's a guy here. And there's another guy here. And more items. Okay, those giants were fine. Just the leader was slightly stronger. I earned a hype chest? Me? What did I do? Hang on, what did I get? I got a... That is too detailed, Twitch. For a small emote. It's not bad, but it's too detailed. That's my feedback on that emote. Hello, Twitch wants you to knock and join in on my shared hype train. Sounds like a scammy to you, but okay. It is. Twitch is... It's like, spend money, we take a cut. Fuck the streamer, we pretend we care. Potion of loose constitution, yes. No, yes. Cursed leather helmet. Enchanted meteoric steel helmet. Oh, we have one. Strongly increases and just increases, so this is better. Our armor is at 142. With this, it goes to 147. Nothing new from there. A ring of adornment is shit. Right. Nothing else seems too relevant. Let me do a... Oh, shit, there's more. This for selling, but I have to identify it first. Enchanted large steel shield. Very strongly increases. Very strongly is the 3rd level, so that's even better. We are at 147, and that leads us to 154. Nice. We're getting very good loot here. Is this old? This is gonna be a problem. I look very healthy currently. Thank you, that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Currently, I like the threat that is implied. You look very healthy currently. It would be a shame if something were to change that. You gotta eat more Brazilian cuisine. Believe me, I've had some recently. That's rookie level fat. I had expert level fat. Trust me, I weighed over 220 pounds. And I'm not tall at all. No little frog, it is. An Argentine steakhouse is opening in Saarbrücken recently. For some reason, this was worth of being on the news. Argentine steak, I'm not gonna comment on that because there is an ongoing cultural rivalry between Brazil and Argentina forever. So I shouldn't even comment on Argentinian stuff because I'm gonna be obviously biased. He's doing the dots. Yeah, he died. the only kind of news you want these days. Okay. The giants keep piling up. Suit of spring mail. Okay. Rest of the stuff I don't. This place is getting enchanted steel helmet. But it would have to be very good for us to care. It isn't. But you know, barely started the level. We already got a bunch of upgrades. This guy is gonna make a few claims here. Alright, we can finally progress. As the giant throne, there is a little massive throne. I was gonna say a little throne. My apologies, game. It's a massive throne. Want to make sure I only take this guy. He summoned another one, and now I would, if I stayed here, I would take damage from both. Massive. It's because it's a giant. It was a giant. I wonder if we sit on it and our little legs keep dangling from the edge. Little barbarian legs. Okay, to a hill. If only we had a Ting Giant, she'd wreck the puny giants here. A Ting Giant would be funny, right? Because it's my understanding that Teeny is tiny. Teeny tiny toe. So a giant small lady. I mean, I'm sure that's someone's fetish, so what am I saying? Fucking shaming, right? Sorry. Okay, can I sit on throne? I feel healthier. Okay, the throne did something. Maybe it heals you. The one we had in Shattered Sun. Yes! Yes, Muscle Mommy Shattered Sun. I need more game like that. That's the only game I've ever played that has both a Muscle Mommy and a fanboy in it. We need more of those. Chinese aunties became kaiju sized. It would be terrible. Would it be as terrible as Mexican moms with giant La Chunkless? Which one is like Chinese old lady versus Mexican old mom fight? Everyone loses. Dark Sun Shadowlands, yes. First he bashes Argentinian steak. I didn't bash it. I said I wasn't going to comment on it because I'm naturally biased. Then he kink shames. I do not kink shame. I'm kink positive. I think everyone has a lot of kinks. Most people just haven't figured what they are. I think if everyone were honest, they would realize they're all fucked in the head, and that's fine. That's standard human state. This man's hate knows no bounds. I am very capable of hate. I just Jesus. In general, nothing really deserves that. Like, when you really hate something, it reflects back on you. So, like, you'd have to be worthy of it, and nothing really is worth your time, and you're stressing over it like that. Injured, I might be able to kill it. Now I have to. I wish I could hide inside that chest. Okay, I'm gonna hide in here. Epic battle showdown. They go after the young people in the crowd. Yeah, you put them to fight against each other, and they just ignore. Yeah, you take care of your little shits. I'll take care of my little shits. Sounds good. Yeah. You need any help? Nope. Tofu. You've never had good tofu. I don't have a problem with tofu. It's fine for what it is. See how he's attacking the very old dragon, he's attacking the elderly. I mean, it's their own fault. Like, if they could have just listened to Sakura's advice and stopped getting older. Alright, there's a simple solution here. There is no room. What did it drop? Yeah, I need a better... I need a large pack of holding. Shit! God damn it, I was gonna go back to town. Yeah, I'm heading back to town. This is getting trickier. Wizard says no, yeah. The wizard missed me. Just wants you to call once in a while. Look, man, I don't have time for no small time wizards. Like, if he were worth my time, he wouldn't be a wizard in the first place. I'm interrupted? By what? I think I might have pressed the button. I interrupted myself. Well played. Nothing to identify. That poor old dragon was somebody's grandpa, but it was another dragon, so it's fine. I want this, but space. Ah, shit. Hang on. Okay, put it here for now. Let's see if there's anything else here. Well, the shops don't respawn if I move out. Strongly increases constitution, strongly increases... I think I want strongly increases constitution more than I want strongly increases armor. Alright, let me put this protection here. Okay. That kicked just as you were about to fall asleep. Ah! I know what you're talking about. That is horrible. Stupid ass bodies. Why do they do weird shit?
Sword!
Yeah, yes, sorry. You know, I really like... One of the things I really like about this game is that, okay, this is an item that is better than... Oh no, but I'm specialized in wearing leather armor. Oh, specialized in axes, and this is a sword. No, is this item bigger numbers? Yes, equip. No, sell. That's what I need. That's all I want. Okay, let's go back to selling shit. We're here. We have this to sell. This. this. I will check some of these later. We carried a little shit here. Gain strength. Feel stronger. But we maxed out! With bonuses. Like, if we max out this, we can re-equip some stuff. Like, replace it. But we maxed out our strength, chat. Glorious day. Big, strong boy, yes. How else can we ruin sleeping for each other? Wet noodle in the ear? Going to sleep and then you have a cramp come about your leg. When it's the middle of the night and you're just stretching weirdly as you try to move to turn around, and then you get a cramp and you're like, oh fuck, what the fuck, my body's dying, why? If I sleep dream, I'm falling, going splat, full body twitch, yeah. Oh, strength, yes, at 3 levels. I wish I could take more away from this and put in here. I mean, it's interesting that I can, like, if I pull this ring out, it's not max anymore. But it's the only strength thing we have. But if I get more strength, I can replace this with protection or constitution or something else. Your alarm clock is a violent full-body flinch. You don't usually dream. I dream very weirdly. Okay, let me sell the shit before, like... Where is the shit? Distillation of water, ring of adornment. There you go. Go away. And I have like one last potion here. You, weapons, over 50 grand. Otherwise, I don't even look at the stats. I want big expensive shit. Do I have any weapons to sell? No. You are potions, books of spells that we have, all of them already. You are cloaks who have very strongly armor. So that's like the 30 level. So like this one. Medium pack. You also buy boots. Alright. So cloak. It's the same as this. The rest is all armor. You do dream, just not when that hits, you're falling asleep, or I just have... when I get that, I just got into the very first dream. It's pulled away from me. It's just to add, add insult to injury. Alright. Strongly and just increases, so this is way better. Okay. 31, 19 to 23. Yeah. Have anything that I might want to look at? Enchanted Gauntlet, strongly to hit and damage, same as what we have. Increases, no strongly. No strongly on that either, and the stuff we just sold. Okay. Yeah, very cool yet strange dreams. Me too. I mean, it's not as weird as Epic Cake's apparently Epic Cake's dreams of me. Apparently, her last dream about me, I had an electric Ferrari, and I was very blasé about it. Like, yeah, no, I think it's pretty cool. That was the last time she dreamt about me. She sleeps with her eyes open though, so that might explain some of it. And okay. Okay, let me put my money away. Procedurally generated hotel. You mean your dreams? Or is that a reference to something I have done and I forgot already? It sounds wild if it is a dream of yours. Did I open this? I might have, yes. Your dreams, alright, that sounds interesting.
Thank you.
The Rex Bellator, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome everyone from Rex Bellator's channel. I'm Cooper, I stream most days of the week around this time, and we have been doing Castle of the Winds for about 14 hours. We are on level 16 out of 25 on the final dungeon. This is a Windows 3X roguelike made with Windows interface elements and Windows icons. If you don't know this game, it's a freaking phenomenal roguelike. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, my friend. What were you doing? Phasmophobia. That's modern, right? I think that game was popular for a while. I don't actually know about anything about that. Did you have fun? How was your stream, my friend? Tell me about it. Hello there, Kinikos. You suggested me as the raid target. Thank you. Thank you. I was gonna make some joke about that. Kinikos is we're talking about how we like to kill dragons here. Kinikos is an exception. He uses too many expletives. I would be scared to like trying to harm him. Like you got Kinikos with a sword to slay him, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing with that fucking sword?" And you're like, "I'm sorry, sir. Excuse me. I'll come back the way I came." Kinikos highly recommended me for the raid. Oh, I'm humbled. Thank you once again. First one was fun. Nice. Well, does speed 100, 200. One is movement and the other is combat or something like that. We have a help file. We can look at the help file. Speed. I think this one showed it. Speed gives two values measuring how fast your character is. The first number is overall speed. The second number is movement speed. The first one affects your attacking and casting spells in comparison to other guys, and the second one is how much time you spend when you're walking or something. I don't know, if you're carrying too much shit, one of those goes down. You're playing with Tindley and Girly Satan and Kiatic, and you may know from other retro circles. I've seen some of those names. I'm not been in contact with those people, but I've seen some of those names, yes. Girly Satan is actually a very good name. It's Castle of the Winds, original roguelike, or is it based on Neckhack and Band? I don't know, it's probably heavily inspired. The guy started working on it in 1989 while he worked at Microsoft. He had access to like early versions of internal dev versions of the Windows SDK for graphics, and he taught himself how to do Windows graphical interfaces while making this game and having other people at Microsoft test it in his spare time. Eventually, he finished the game around 1992, got a deal to publish it with Epic in 1993, bought the rights back to the game in 98 or 99, published as a freeware. And now he's doing a remake using SDL for the graphics. It's coming soon on Steam, apparently. I do intend to buy it. It's a very fun game. Karsinami was also playing this. He was running Windows 3.1, a way higher resolution, I remember which have res. If it is a much higher resolution, then everything would be smaller, right? I prefer to make it look how it would have looked back in the day. I think this is like 800 by 600. I think, I'm not sure. It's probably what I said. No, it might have been lower. Girly Setting is great, a lot of fun. Yeah, with that name, they have to be, yes. Love roguelikes, not good at any of them. This one is... I like roguelikes until I die, and then I can't care about them anymore. But this is, doesn't have permadeath. You just reload. You died, you reload. And that's fine with me. Like, I can't stand losing progress. Like, if every time I died, oh no, restart from scratch, I lose interest, like right away. Do you have your Windows 3.1 set up? It's 640 by 480 with Trio driver. It's I probably said something like that. Like, what even is this video card? This is a Cirrus Logic because it's what I had when I was a kid. So I tried to set it similar. I had a 1 megabyte VGA card. But I didn't install Windows 3.1 on that computer. I wasn't technically good at computers enough for that at the time. It came with Windows 95. I did a lot of tinkering going back to DOS. It would have been very easy to install Windows in it, I assume, but... I mean, this was before even like piracy and downloading shit from the internet was like easy. I wouldn't have gotten a hold of Windows 3.1 installation anyway. Most Windows games ran at that anyways. Yeah, no, that's what I did as well. It makes a lot of sense. Let me see if do I have stuff to identify. A cloak. Wool cloak. Everything else we can sell. And 2 doors that lead to the same place. Pressing on it goes fucking insane, but doors are to like 10, 24, 7, 6, 8 on real hardware. I mean, I guess I could have done that on my 1 megabyte video card, but things will look too small. There is who was it? Was it Big Fatty who was? I think it was Big Fatty who was streaming Prince of Chain. And he's using a very high resolution, so everything is a bit too small for my taste. When I streamed that game, I used like close to original resolution, so everything looked very good and fancy. Yes, the Rex Bellator. I'm using 86 box, which is a fork of PCM. So I set up the computer, I installed DOS on it, and then I installed Windows 3.1, and I'm running everything inside this emulated hardware. I don't have the space, the money, or the inclination to have like real hardware for this stuff. This is good enough for me. Because I use 86 box even for DOS games. Like I get much better results than using DOSBox. DOSBox is great. DOSBox is amazing. But I still get better results using 86 box, which is a full emulation. Downside, of course, is that you have to install and set up DOS yourself, which I'm fine with. I did that as a kid. You feel the same, yeah. Big Fatty Plus, right? The benefit of running higher resolutions because of the games that use multiple windows end up having all of it fit in the same desktop space. I know, but you know, managing the windows is part of the it's part of the experience. Like often we're here and have to keep dragging this shit around. It's fine. Very old. I resisted. I have cold resistant equipped somewhere. Okay. Injury, I can do it. Okay, they're not as hard anymore. Fine. We got upgrades. Fine. Upgrades, people, upgrades. You're not going to raid and run. You'll like you got some food. You're starving. Alright, no, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind raid and running. I don't mind lurkers. I don't mind any of that. Please do take care of yourself. Get some food. Slay some of that food for me because I can't. I'm still on a diet. Thank you once again for the raid, my friend, and take care of yourself. There are some things you can't really run properly in DOSBox no matter what settings you try with because the whole everything takes one box to execute and other emulation cheats short to get taken. Yeah, no, that's true. No, Kinikos, I Wholeheartedly agree. Like, I get... Every time I try to play a DOS game, I try 86 box first. I use DOSBox as a last resort. I used to use DOSBox first, but like there are games that are just slightly broken on the speed no matter what you do. Like my glorious favorite Operation Body Count, that game has an issue with the speed of the game and the cinematics on DOSBox. Everyone's favorite terrorist killing simulation video game thing. Can't even get body count to work in an actual DOS environment. And that's considering that it's based on the... It uses the Wolf 3D engine, so it should be like... based on something programmed by someone who's not a complete dumb fuck. But they still managed to mess it up. Yeah, we know better than this guy, like, what else did he make? Some game called Doom or some shit, like, I'm here. What does he know about video games? Thinks you don't have enough memory for the screen size beyond M, and then when if you can fix that, probably the videos don't play. Yeah, no, the videos in that game, they have a problem with the rest of the settings of the game. The videos ran too fast for me. Also fucks with SB16 mix at the point where everything's instantly quiet, the CR instantly quiet, etc. I didn't have that. Back then, when I streamed that game, I was still using DOSBox. I didn't manage to get it working. I have my settings saved somewhere. Probably? If you really want to play that game for some reason. DOSBox... Operation Body Count. I don't... Oh... Wait, really? I can't... No, I have to have it... Oh, it's here. Right, Corridor 7... Body Count. I still have it here. And if I look at my settings... Both 3D. Yeah, I have my settings here. I use the same settings for every game on the Wolf 3D. I gave it 8 megabytes of video memory, and I had to set some VASA stuff. Maybe that's what you were missing. I don't know. Like, you know, message me if you really want to look more into that or something. Because it's a very important game to play. I was worried about the videos when you got to work the videos themselves seem to be variable frame rate. Yeah, I had that on DOSBox. Yes. Certain parts of the clips play different frame delays. Yeah, because it's like a weird codec that, like, depending on how much changes between frames, it takes more processing power to run, and then the clocks on DOSBox make that happen. I think emulating VRAM delay in DOSBox X DOSBox Station will get the video clips roughly timed. They were probably not perfect. The thing about it being faster and slower in certain parts, I'm 99% certain would still happen on original hardware. It's just how the game is. Kinikos was streaming Descent the other day. I played that game as a kid. I felt really good playing that game because I got used to the controls. That game can be daunting to get used to the controls, especially as a kid. With all like the degrees of freedom and everything. You see, Amansa, let me finish grabbing the items. I know, shit, let me... That's so rude. Old is fine. It's very old that worries me. Wonder if they're gonna have like Ancient Dragon. That would be even worse. I'm really trying to... Rest, thank you. Love the scent. You love decent? Yeah, no, I like when it's decent, yes. And just like getting used to the controls, and I got really good at that game. I think I might have beaten the first one. I'm pretty sure I beat the first one as a kid. Kind of why the music stopped working past level 7. The patch to 1.5 mangled the SNG file on the hard, and someone had written a tool to repair the data. Oh, that's the only thing that messed up in the hard file. Ah, the incremental... Ah, man, I remember the incremental upgrade shits from back in the day. I don't miss that at all. If you are on version this, you use this patch and then this. If you're on this version, then you use this other patch. But if you're on this version, you need to update to this and then do this before you do any of that. You're like, excuse me? That's dumb. I mean, yeah, storage pages, transfer speeds, whatever, but it was annoying. And then you can be prone to errors because a lot of those were not like, oh wait, you're on the wrong version. No, they would just run and like, yeah, I'm patching the patches with the patches. I hope it doesn't break, like I don't give a shit. Like stuff like, you know, smart patching, differential patches for binary files was a thing that was like heavily in development still in the 90s. Okay, this is all of it. Level 16 done. 9 levels left. Yeah, these levels are getting slightly larger, so I don't think we'll be finishing it this stream. Let's do the wiggle dance, so we can teleport. Any Star C strives perfectly to 1.11 is a chore for the same reason. Yeah. Sometimes you just give up. I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm just like, yeah, no, this patch is good enough. I don't need everything. Especially when it's a game, okay, what does the patch fix? Oh, multiplayer. Well, fuck off about the multiplayer. Gate is closed, okay. Doesn't want to talk to us. We don't care about spell books anymore. We have all the spells. Clairvoyance. Spellbook, potion, scroll. Spellbook? Potion. Staff. Cursed potions, okay. Man, yeah, imagine drinking this. That's bubbly brown potion levels of bullshit. Let me sell the bullshit first. I should always sell the bullshit first because it's at the end, so I don't know why I never remember. You can deliver to drink potion of poison in amulets of armor. You can do that in Pathways into Darkness as well, but it's required. It's required gameplay wise. There are monsters that are immune to everything and kill you very quickly, but they don't attack you if you're poisoned. So you have to drink a brown bubbly potion, which is literally a broth of shit. Like with that name, it's why is the poison potion brown? Because it's supposed to be shit. The game is so good though. Dexterity, damage, detect monsters until removed. Oh, that's fine. Only problem is I take this sword out, my max mana goes to 18. Still. I might take a ring of intelligence if there is one that is like strongly intelligence. No, not just increases. I'm not taking. Let me. I'm gonna set a important pile here. This is important pile of shit. Do I have anything better, actually? No. Do I have anything to sell? Yes. There was a Ring of Adornment. I didn't see the Ring of Adornment. Manly man with a purse. Yes. It's purple. I approve. This could almost be a fanboy game. I mean, with that little face, like, he's clearly wearing lipstick. And, yeah, no, that's lipstick. Maybe he's a big, large, strong barbarian who wishes he could be a fanboy instead. Doesn't have the build for it, but, you know, he's dedicated. It's not empty. Oh. Look at you, purse, yes. It would be fun if I could set up a modern connection between ourselves and PC and play Warpath Classic head-to-head. Would that be possible at all? Is that a thing that exists? Network. I think it's possible. It has Slurp and PCAP. It might be possible, but my knowledge of networking stuff this old is very, very limited. No, that's not good. Strongly increases armor. This is also strongly increases armor. Okay. I wonder how unstable that even be. I remember these relatives of mine plugging two DOS computers together with this long, thick parallel cable to transfer files. And it took forever for a few megabytes, like a whole night long. I remember that it felt magical. What I mean, the files are getting from one computer to the other without putting it in a floppy drive first. That's awesome. This is very strongly, this is just increases, so it's worse. Yeah, makes sense. You don't buy cloaks, yeah, okay. Teleport cable, serial, no molding cable. It was... I'm pretty sure it was parallel. I have this memory that it was like that thick plug. Nobody using the COM ports like that with a no molding cable. Never heard of using the parallel port that way. I know, I was a kid. I was a small kid. That was like one of my very first times dealing with computers, but I do have this memory of it being like that thick plug. Which is the parallel one. That was mostly used for printers back in the day. Man, you know, every now and again, like, this week, I went to a store. And then they had like this monitor set up with the back to the client because they used it to like as a point of sale. And of course I can't stop myself from looking at those things and being like, why the hell does this monitor in the year of our Lord of 2026, why is it using, it's obviously a flat LCD monitor, why is it using a VGA cable? And then sometimes I go to a shop and and the guy's like processing the sale on his little computer and I look at the screen. That thing is trashed. No one set up the correct native resolution. It's blurry. The guy works day in, day out on a blurry monitor. When I barely knew my brother-in-law, we visited him with my wife. And he had like this collect. He still has like hard drives chock full of movies that he collects and catalogs. It's awesome, actually. And he would watch that stuff, and he would put on his TV, whatever. But his monitor, it was plugged with a DVI to VGA adapter. So like the video card had a DVI output, but it was using an adapter for the VGA thing instead. And I'm like, good lord, I barely know this person. And the resolution was wrong and stretched as well, and I'm good lord. Look, would you mind too much if I talk to you for a brief moment about your setup? Because there are like a few... I work with this stuff a little bit. There are like a few changes. I was worried that I would make like a bad impression or something. In the end, he was very happy with the results. Oh man, this looks so much better, thank you. Yeah, no, that's fine. Why are you using an analog connection? Your GPU has a digital output. Your monitor has a digital input. Why are you... Of course, most people still don't know any better. You see a lot of point of sales using VGA connectors. Yeah, and it hurts my soul. VGA is fine, but it's analog. If you're using a CRT device, perfect. But on an LCD monitor, especially when both the GPU and the monitor can talk digital, you just convert to the analog between them. It's like, it's exactly the same as instead of me sending you a text file, I print it out and then you scan it on your end. Just send the file. It's the same thing as that. It's nice that I could help him. Yes, but I was stressed out because, you know, I barely knew him at the time and I didn't want to be like, yeah, that's the know-it-all my sister is seeing these days. Yeah, no, to me that's a good memory, of course. At the time I was stressed about it. Just like that other time where I went to a shop and I fixed their printer for them. They were like, we can't print the thing that you need to sign for the purchase. And I'm like, I know that it probably comes off as weird, but I can fix your printer in like 20 seconds if you let me go like behind the counter. And they're looking at me like I'm fucking idiot. They're like, okay? And then I go in and type a command. The printer starts churning. I'm like, oh, thank you. They were surprised. I think they thought I was like some crazy asshole. I'm pretty certain I was with my wife. And I talked to her. I was like, I can fix the printer. Do you think I should offer? Is an adapter because your monitors don't have anything better. That's fine if that's your situation, I get it. I forgot about my soda. I've been streaming for 1.5 hours and I forgot about the soda. It's already dripping condensation. Because this game is engaging and the conversation is fun. Man, look at that green screen setup. The bottle is transparent. Professional live streaming action here. My lights are gonna take forever to arrive. Lights are gonna improve a lot. I'm actually thinking of rotating my camera. Because I have to cut off a bunch from the sides because it's a widescreen camera, it's kind of dumb. I'm thinking of rotating it so it's a tall image instead. So I can have like my hand go behind chat. I'm not using the widescreen for anything anyway. Pelt him with cola. I guess you guys can do that now. I forgot about Tiny Soda, it happened, sorry. Very engaged, very engaged. Right, level 17, let's go. We have Detect Monster, that's why I could see this guy. That's why I can see there are items here. No, there are enemies here. That means there is a space here. Oh no, I have to go there. We literally got that item means we can see forever. We're gonna get to the last level, we're gonna be able to see where the final boss is before we can get there. I mean, that's so cool to have this spell permanently on now. Very old, we don't have full health. And we don't have a lot of heals because we couldn't get a good intelligence ring. I mean, it's fine that we get a lot of battles because we can still level up. It's gonna take a while, but we can still level up. 10 is not the max level. You like that? Yeah, it's very cool, isn't it? And now we can see there is a space here, so there's a secret door here or here, probably. Doesn't look to be here. Doesn't seem to be here either, probably because I have fascination with Mandelbrats. Mandelbrat sounds like something you put in a soup to thicken it. I know what Mandelbrat is. Yeah, I think I have one of those, but I'll check in town. Fantasy Wall, truly a quality game. Fantasy Room. The walls are real. I just have to find the door. There. Here. And oh, there's another set of stairs down, so we don't completely waste our time doing this anyway. Large bag. Why the fuck do you have so much shit on your bag, dude? Look at look who's talking. Right. Fantasy door. Yeah, I know it's a fantasy door. I always forget to use the proper fantasy terms, like shame on me. Dishonor upon my gamer cred. Lots of shit. What is this guy? Nipple demon. A beast fiend. The guy just got off the shower. Do you mind? You can recommend this stream who has it. It was a random sub. It has some very cool emojis of electronics, solder things, oscillator, 808 and 908 synths. Awesome. Synthesizers are fucking fascinating. They always have been. They'll never stop being fascinating. So cool to be able to see the monsters forever. Do you have any mana? No. Ah, shit. Yeah, the lack of intelligence is already starting to hurt. Okay, I can't walk there. I just gonna drop whatever is irrelevant here. Solution of water. Enchanted books of speed. Levitation is still good. We haven't had trouble with teleport or teleport traps or trapdoors. I mean, the emote was cool because it was iterative. You didn't need the game map. I was probably he was probably talking about the emote. Yeah, I'm 99% certain he was talking about the emote. Don't worry, you're fine. You did not misread the room. You're not in the wrong. You don't need to apologize, please. It's fine. We are all fine. Please cease and desist from apologizing. Freaking honorary Canadian. And therefore those interactive math equations make fractals and things you believe. Yeah, and then you can zoom in infinitely and it still generates. That's why he was talking about the emote. Because it keeps zooming in. You had it correct, yes. Your honor is safe. For now. I almost told folks at work about your fumble messing Cobalt with Fortran. But I didn't want them to laugh at your expense, so it was a funny story though. The ancestors will not be angry. They will, but not for the Mandelbrot. Probably for something else. Go right ahead, give full permission to laugh at your expense. Alright. I don't know when I'm seeing them again though, because like I work from home. And you know, part of me I realized because I haven't worked like in the office for Jesus, I don't know. Almost a decade at this point. Maybe? Yeah. Part of me misses actually like being in person, and I realized this these last 2 days and talking about technical stuff with like-minded professionals. It's not worth having to leave home to work. But every now and then I think I might enjoy it. But I have no idea when I'm gonna see those people again. Because I also don't want them to think that, oh no, he likes working at the office. We should, like, keep him here. No, let me stay home. Let me work on my own rhythm in my own silence. Wait, is that another one of those nipple guys? It is! Cursed Amulet of Burden. What is he saying? You can't pretend to be a like-minded professional. Listen. It's fine. Like, talking to you guys is, like, very good for me. Just like the professional working code kind of stuff that a part of me misses, because I used to be in a working environment that was a lot of fun for like 9 years. It was like 90% talking about like very technical stuff and making very nerdy jokes. It opened the gate, so there's another one of these. It's only slightly injured, and now there's that thing coming from behind. I don't have mana for this, so I have to do this. That's the first time I was that fancy. This place is full of things! Very old red dragon. Man, yeah, this lack of mana is really hurting me. The only professional at the lumber store. If the corporate world give you a first mental breakdown. Yeah, that too, like, because this place that I worked at for 9 years, it wasn't corporate at all. It was just like-minded professionals working on fun projects most of the time. Even when it was fun projects, it was a fun environment. It wasn't corporate at all. Like where I work now, it's an awesome place to work at, but it is still corporate culture and everything. But even those places will have like those devs in there that are just like you, like they like the work and they want to get paid for it. That's fine. Is this thing still injured? No, it healed up. I only have access to one heal because of my mana. Okay, I did kill it. And this thing, okay. I confirmed 169 years old. Busted. Jesus Christ, this guy has a bag with 2 packs inside. Okay, everything is empty. That's with customers, otherwise you're joking, yeah. Just bash all the things. Yeah, no, the corporate world it can be draining. Like, I've made my peace a long time ago with the fact that, okay, I'm a programmer, I'm decent at what I do, if people who work with me are to be believed. But, you know, as much as I can enjoy some aspects of my work, it's still work. I'm doing it because I'm paid for, so like, if they want me to do it the boring way, fine. Like, it's their money. Like, if I want to do fun stuff, I can do it as a hobby. Which I do. I have my own programming projects that I'm really fond of. It's fine. You have to learn to separate that stuff and get your enjoyment out of life where you can. I can get some from work, but I know that some days are just gonna be like frustrating and infuriating, and it's fine. That's how all entrepreneurs got their start, burnout but still having drive. That was me for many years before I threw in the towel and I decided I just wanted to get told what to do and get paid and actually sleep. Long story. You're watching on a Game Boy size screen, you can't read anything. Is anyone watching this stream on a Game Boy right now? I believe I saw some guy at one of those gaming conventions, whatever, that built a Twitch client for the NES or something. They had this cable plugged into the cartridge for network. That's equal parts awesome and oh god, why? I approve. Would be great to DSi. Oh yeah, the DSi is so freaking large. I freaking love it. It's the best way to play DS games. Like, because the 3DS doesn't have the same resolution, so it's either blurry because it's trashed, or it's a tiny screen. The DSi is the best way to play DS games, and the DS library is phenomenal. Put your Raspberry Pi in your GB color. Ubuntu ready. Nice plus nice. 44 years old. 100 plus nice, yes. Okay, those fights were tricky. Okay, that was very good. Ever since you suggested Sand Warriors to me back when we first met, I have vehemently rejected every other game suggestion you had. I mean, the only other game suggestion you have is Urban Assault. Who wants to play that? I think not even you want to play that, you just enjoy suffering. Which is fine, no kink shaming. But no one plays Urban Assault unless they have some weird fetish for it. Which is fine. Nice decimal scale with nice is 1. Oh, we could have! But it doesn't work too well though, because you would need to like have so many symbols to get up there. And 69 in that scale is not actually 69. Right, it's 6 times 69 plus 9. Which, you know, in 5 more years might be the amount of gift subs that Zofra has gifted. Suggest as god damn it. If Kinika suggests me to play a Taz game, I would be tempted almost. Because that's not a Kinika suggestion. Kinika is very anti-meme. Some charming this Microsoft Office looking game. I hope it's going well tonight. Hello there, Battle Mario. This game is incredibly charming and satisfying. And fun and engaging. It's way better than some like proper graphics roguelikes. Just solid gameplay. If you want a meme, you can suggest William Shatner Stack War. That, a meme. You know what? That game does land somewhere in the weird valley between Kinika's games and memes. I can see you suggesting that with a straight face. Because I can't imagine you not having a straight face like ever. You know, Kinika's comes to my channel. We have played Hex and multiplayer online with Borg, I think it was. Or horrible at names. You guys know that. And it's still to this day, like if you look at just the facts and the conversations, everything, I think Kinika kind of likes me. He wouldn't come back here if he didn't. But then I go into his stream and I'm like, hello friend, and he's like, hi Colbert. Onto the fucking stream. I'm like, hey, friend. Stick by the game that Retro Island game was an extra ink. Still find me on Borg's reaction fucking price when it's just for him to correct, so none of you realize what the hell happened. I have no idea what barely saw the boss. One day I might I don't have I'm gonna die from low constitution. No, I'm still alive, okay. One of these days I might play that game properly. I put it in my free hand. Okay, I do need... There's an enemy there. I do need to head back, like I lost too much stuff. You don't have enough mana. Yeah, I'm not gonna die from this. I don't think. Okay, got it. Well, you were not expecting corrects that quickly considering the evil class bosses had quadruple digit health. Well, you know everything about that game. I'm surprised that you were surprised. That's just how Kinika sounds on stream. I know. Actually, really fun experience in those hero class was in co-op because everyone had to synergize the classes and make use of this over potions and shadows. Did we? Didn't you like forbid us from using this over potion? I still don't know. At some point, I decided that at some point, I realized that trying to understand what was required of me was like pointless. Just yes, getting cost, sir. Yes, right away, sir. Losing power is always annoying. Pagan music. I might stream that game someday, but I don't know if I... Nah. I have to do the retrospective. And the ultimate retrospective would be fully guided. Return to Candlelight. We got lucky that we actually have, like, for our bedside lamps, we use these lamps that actually have batteries inside them. They connect over USB. We just leave them connected, so when the power went out, I just went to the bedroom and I just took both, unplugged them, and they last like for like 4 hours. It's fine. Whose retrospective will be insane because Fractal Mind Mike hasn't had a wonderful time doing it himself. But Fractal Mind Mike is not a dirty cheater like I am. Like I said, I would just use a guide for every game. That would be my condition. I wouldn't play those games on stream without guides. Because I know I wouldn't enjoy it. They wouldn't be fun to anyone. Pendant of... I'm gonna get the pendants of resistance. I'm gonna get the pendants and the rings specifically and put them in a separate pile. I think I'm actually gonna do a pile for each. I have a ring of adornment that I didn't sell. Fucking stupid ass shitty thing. Speaking of that, it's a Kiniko's game, Casualties Unknown. I've never heard of that. Resist cold, resist cold. These are like the same. So I can sell one of these. Oh, these are also the same. And then the rings. Intelligence, intelligence. But I want a strongly increases intelligence instead. Constitution, protection, strength. I need at least 2 of each. At any time. So these I can sell. Right. Casualties unknown. Ah! I saw someone... No, wasn't this the game that you were streaming or you posted a video of it or something and it was extremely disturbing? No, I would never play that game. I would feel like shit trying to play that game. It's disturbing and stressful. No thanks. Unless you're into that, which I think you are. I think. You're showing me the first day tutorial. Yeah, no man, that thing. No, chat. Be careful with that game. That game. If you're the kind of person who, like me, gets deeply engrossed in games, like not necessarily on stream, because I'm talking to you guys, so there is like this slight disconnection from the game because I'm interacting with you, but when playing by myself, I get easily absorbed into the world. That game would like mess with my head. I know myself well enough to know to not dwell with something like that. Picture of Zofia watching streams by Candlelight, that would be fun. Looking for this new macOS version. Looking for everyone, there shouldn't be a macOS version of anything like ever. It should be forgotten and ignored for the good of mankind. We should all pretend it have never existed in the first place. That operating system is an affront to decent people. It may be a cognitive hazard on Twitch. Everybody should Hackintosh. I used to have like a macOS installation of virtual machine because I had some stuff I had to do on a Mac for work, and I would have like this old ass MacBook. I still have it, but it's shit. It's always been shit, but it's even shitter now because it's like from 2011 or something. So I just set up like a macOS installation of virtual machine to do work stuff. It was slow, it was sluggish, it was shit. So it felt like a true macOS. If it was just like a Mac computer, everything was slow, sluggish, and shit. So, you know, genuine experience. Again, I would go in, open the terminal, run the commands I had to, and leave. Replace macOS with... that's not usually what Hackintosh means. Can you still do that after the things up? Because the Mac computer I used the most was at work at one point, and I just had Windows installed in it because fuck anything else. Every now and again when I had to restart it, it would do bloop. Because macOS, it has to make a funny sound when the BIOS boots up. I'm like, fuck off. Why? That thing has a fucking speaker inside it just so it can make bloop at you when it starts up. Like, what the fuck? That's the most hateful waste of resources ever. Let's do something that's going to piss off anyone who cares about anything. No, hang on. No, it's cheaper than the one I have. Okay. Such a hateful thing to put in your computer, man. It's prefer running Linux on Apple Silicon varying levels of success and suckage. Yeah. Or maybe just get a different mod. I mean, sometimes you can choose what computer you have. I'm genuinely sorry for the people who have to endure macOS. Some people like just suffer so much using a Mac computer that they get Stockholm syndrome and they start feeling like they like it. It's tragic. Gain intelligence. This actually helps. I know. We're feeling dirty now. You feel smarter or aggressive. You know, we have 28 mana. Okay, that helps a lot. That's 3 heals? 3 heals. Your old ass tower had a built-in speaker. What a waste. It wasn't a speaker, it was a beeper. That's different. That's way different. And it's gone, it's no longer there, there's no reason to keep it. I hope you run Snow Leopard. Ah yes, the stupid ass names with the macOS versions, man. Snowy Yet on the Sierra Mountain. Is that like an update version of some, like, I don't know, man, that I hate that shit. My string casualties unknown when it fully comes out as fully released game. Yeah. Man, as long as you enjoy it, like, I'm glad that you can find the shit that you like. I always say that. I think it'd look bad if people in chat ask you how you feeling, just gonna go, I'm indifferent. There are things that I'm indifferent about, but you guys never ask about those. I always ask about the stuff that I feel strongly about. Cat names are the good macOS's. California Park Studio. Big Sur. That's a horrible name. And the names of macOS things, like, they're really, that's the thing they're trying to compete with Microsoft, is in making dumb names. You're very good at it. Medium pack of holding. I want a large pack of holding. Belts and cloaks. And shoes, actually. And here for the armors, this is not as good as that. This is not as good as that. This is normal, and this is nowhere near as good as that. Okay. You didn't need to be at least 60,000 on the armor for it to make sense. Strongly increases, so this is the same as this. Okay. El Capitan. Ah, there was one with that name, wasn't there? I fucking hated that name. It is dumb, yes. Can't be Microsoft's dumb names with their Xbox One. I know. Apple can't even beat Microsoft at bad names. That's what you're telling me, that even when trying to be shitty, they're bad at it. No, I fully agree with you. Like, Microsoft doesn't know how to name things. The only name they got right, even though I hate the product, is when they gave up on the name Cortana, which was fun, but no one would get it. And they replaced the name with Copilot. The downside is that they're using that name for everything, so it's losing all of its meaning. Xbox One Series XXX. Yeah, it's easy when you realize that the Xbox, the latest one, is called the Series. That's the name of it. But that's a dumb name. Well, we all agree. What am I even doing? Just preaching to the choir here. And then you have the Series S and the Series X, but the actual console is called the Series. But then it gets inconsistent. It's a fucking mess. This is my pile of rings, pile of amulets, and pile of assorted shit. Which I have to review at some point. I want to get rid of some of these later. What's stupid about the name Xbox One is because the one refers to the fact that it's an all-in-one DVR. I think it was... I thought it was a thing about it being like, oh, what console do you want? The PlayStation 4 or the One? I want the One, of course, because that's a fun name. I thought it was because of that. But the Xbox One, like, they had like that very good head start with the Xbox 360 in North America, and then they just fumbled so fucking hard. Oh, fuck them. But they did, didn't they? And that's the thing that you have to keep in mind with these companies. Like, Microsoft and Sony are like the best examples of this. Like, if they're ahead, if they're really ahead, they're gonna shaft everyone. Oh, the Xbox is so popular in the United States, it's beating the PlayStation out of the water. Alright. It's time to collect. You can't have physical games anymore. Fuck you. You're going to talk to the Xbox, it's not gonna be focused on games anymore. They didn't realize people could just change their minds. Okay, back to Sony. So it's bad to have a winner for like console wars, because then they can do whatever the fuck they want. You like when they skip Windows 9? They skipped Windows 9 because so many software tested if it started with Windows 9 it was 95. Microsoft naming consoles like American cars. Car names make no sense. Like, just give up on trying to make sense of any of that. Okay, we were here. Right, and we keep exploring that way. And now we have some mana for healing. Like, account going 7, 8, 9. Sesame Street jokes.
Thank you.
Flipsider, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome everyone from Flipsider's channel. I'm Cooper. I stream most days of the week around this time. I have been doing Castle of the Winds for about 15 hours. This is a Windows 3X roguelike made with Windows graphics and spreadsheets, and all the graphics are icon files, icon resources inside the executable. And it's a roguelike, and it's incredibly... It's good! It's engaging, it's fun, it's satisfying, number go up and everything. We managed to max out our strength. Still trying to minimize my intelligence. Like, this is the best thing, like, look at the strength meter, look at the intelligence meter. This is us, chat. This is how I feel. Welcome, my friend. How was your stream? You're doing art. Yes, Flipside is a very good streamer. Everyone should follow him. Art Raid, yeah, thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. How was your stream? Hope you had fun. Is one of my keyboard hotkeys constantly skipping my playlist? No. No, there is no key binding to manage my playlist. And also, all of my keyboard's inputs are being eaten by the VM. Being strong and dumb is a life goal. It is, yes. You drew comics, nice. Yeah, Flipsided draws comics. You didn't need to tell me I just beat Carver the other day. Carver, do I know that game? Sorry for the ignorance. The Amiga one? Hang on, this Google wants me to prove I'm not a robot. Man, it's just your search engine. Do the search. Fuck off. Why do you think I'm a robot? Hang on, I have to prove to Google I'm not a robot. I failed. Chad, am I a robot? And now it's doing that captcha where the images fade out. It takes like 10 seconds. And then you try to skip and it's like, wait for the new images to load first. Oh, finally, I'm not a robot. Christ. Carver, let me look. Oh, I've seen this game. Right, I forgot the name. This game is amazing. It's this barbarian platformer. It can get very hard later on, like from the mid part forward. It has a sort of Amiga health bar. It's very good. Like, congratulations for beating that game. It's a good game, but good. Goddamn, it's hard. This is why you went with DuckDuckGo. I should, right? Just lazy, I guess. Tiny Barbarian, yes. Tiny Barbarian, there we go. Right here. It's not a search engine, it's an AI engine. Can you disable that? But then you have to log in. I don't want to log in. I do my searches on a private tab, so it doesn't save anything on my cookies. You say human in the hashtags. It does. I specifically put in my tags on Twitch. I'm human because someone questioned that the other day, so I had to put it there. It's quite hard. Yes. Use quant because it's hunch. Happy cakes. Prove to us you're not a robot. Can a robot do this? The broken one! I immediately reached for the broken one. I can do... I just realized I can do a middle finger. Hey guy, fuck you. What a robot would know that. SNS... No, the chat helped me put this soundtrack up. It's very good. Yeah, that game is decent, yes. It's very unique in a lot of ways. I'm doing fine. Happy Cakes. We're talking about you. Yes, we're talking about the last time you dreamed about me and I had an electric Ferrari. You said how to the right people this time. That's an improvement. There you go. Inhuman. I should put in 2 human. I have that game. Yes, I want to stream it someday. What is this? First, check the purse. You see a monster? I know. I know, it's right there. I'll get to it. What is this? Oh, I tried to grab it and the statues came. What is this? Is this Doom with the traps full of enemies? Like, I freaking love Doom games, but they have this slight flaw to them where, like, you know that every level is gonna be, okay, I have to go get the key, I get the key. When I come back, all the little alcoves opened up and they're full of monsters. Alright, kill all of them. Get the next key, all the little alcoves open up again. Every level is that. Is this actually good? Like, it can't be good. It's enchanted very strongly. But that's not better than Meteoric Steel, right? 149? 148, yeah. Alright. This game needs like... No. It does not with the name guide. Would you play a map you make? Don't... I know you're on a lot. I'm not into mods. Does it require Hideous Destructor to play? Oh shit. Very old dragon. I would give it a try. If it is too hard, I would drop it. Ah, shit, I don't have mana. Okay, I'll have to damage my constitution here. Killed it. Okay. Now close the door and rest. Thief! Stop, thief! He opened the door and everything. You're trying to make a narrative-driven campaign for Hideous Destructor. I mean, bless your soul, but why? Do you think there are other people out there that actually want to play Hideous Destructor? Or are you making it just for yourself? I mean, that's fine. You want to tell a story. You can write it down. I'm just teasing you, of course. If you want me to test a map, sure, I'll do it. Eternal Odyssey Music has Flipside are the PC88 versions, so they feel retro. You've played all the games on my playlist. Outstanding. I haven't played most of them, actually. Say this game needs... No, I'm not saying that. They don't. This game would accept pushing blocks puzzles, but I still wouldn't want it to have those. I put the PC88 version of Zelia's music on my playlist. No! I should, that's a good idea. Let me write it down. I like the soundtrack to that game. That game is amazing, but I wouldn't have the patience to play it. I've watched multiple people play that game. It does have awesome music, yes. Yes. Area 1, 2, and 8 in the town music, yeah. It's weird for me to watch because the names on the towns and the places in that game are like in Spanish or Portuguese, so they feel so out of place because I can't understand what they say. Die already. You finished Zeliard on PC88 with no save reloading. Took 45 hours. 45 hours seems about right for that game. Did you, does the PC88 version have any way to do like the speed up trick to regen faster? Because that's kind of like a requirement for that game. There's a thing about that. I haven't actually played it. There's no regen in the PC88 version. So it's balanced differently from the DOS version, or does it make it way too stupid hard? The worst part about Zeliard is the cover art to the DOS version because they thought the guy had a beard. It's kind of dumb. I died. I was killed by poison. That's the first time poison kills me. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the appropriate sound effect there. Okay, I guess I have to... Yes, I guess I have to neutralize the poison first. Yes, everyone, I get it! I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Yes. Kinikos knows where that's from. It's very hard, no question about it.
Okay? Yeah, your moves are weak.
Yes. I don't really like that they added regen. I don't like that they added regen. For one reason, it forces you to use it, so you have to do the speed up thing to just, heal up. Waste time. You had to rip that sound for your friend, Captain Sledge. Yeah, I had to go through some trouble to rip that out, yes. No, that's fine. There are games that we enjoy despite being hard. I freaking love Zyklon! And I'm not a fan of hard games. Let me kill this thing. That thing is getting easy now. The dumb addition or Zeliard is too hard, but DOS version overnerves the difficulty. Yeah, the difficulty in the DOS version is just the patience to navigate the levels. In a rabbit hole of learning how the sampling rate is calculated in the VOC format and figure out which frequency device recorder 7 used. That's a very Kinikos thing, yes. I was talking to this guy from work that's no like-minded professional. At some point we were talking about having a colleague at college that was like a very nerdy person, right? And that was a prior conversation. Later on I explained to him like the translation software that I wrote for Shadowrun Sega CD. And explained, no, it's like this Python program that pulls like up an interface and it takes a screenshot from my emulator and then it connects to an extension, a Google Chrome extension that I wrote that connects to Google Translate and sends the image, intercepts the result from the translation, then pulls it up on a window that I can capture on my screen. And it's like, yeah, and your friend was a nerd, right? Yeah. I'll praise Zyklon. Yes, thank you. Bringer of Glunts. Zeliard is actually awesome the way it is. Only change would make making bosses drop almas, which help reduce grinding. Yeah, the game has a lot of grinding. Hard games remind you are bad at games. I never forget! That's my secret. He was a nerd and you were scared. Freaking love that song, man. I almost want to replay that game just to play that version of it. Because when I played it, that version was not fan translated yet. There is a... I might have to find a secret door around here. Some... Ooh, trapdoor. There must be a secret door somewhere because there are guys in there. I could, like, do this until I get pulled in there. Ah, fine, Barry. You wanna die? I'll kill you. Jesus Christ. You don't have to be so cranky about it. Oh! Lose intelligence. Ah. I don't need that. I have lost everything already. I have a notebook of lore so he doesn't forget. He does, actually. How do I get in there, though? Oh, it might be there. Hang on. Here. Got it. The thing, I found this, the fantasy door, and then the thing, oh, a door, let me break it. You could have broken it before. Like a notepad a detective would have. Yeah, so fair is like, wait, what did he just say? Bringer of Clans. Okay. What else? I don't believe you. You're back from lurking. How goes the dungeon delving? It's fun. We're on level 17. The levels are going slower. They're harder. We got like a special room with a trap. That was new. Never had one of these. Like it triggered a bunch of statues to come alive. Freaking love this game. It's so freaking engaging. Satisfying. Big number go up. Very old dragon. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. Resist fire. 5 health. Holy shit. Okay. Are you almost dead? You are. Let me hide between the rubble of the broken door and rest. That thing drained my mana! What is that? That's lose dexterity. This makes you want to play NetHack. I like that this doesn't have permadeath. Man, I really like roguelikes. Like, I like everything except the permadeath, I think. I like everything except for the fact that they're centered around you restarting every time. Harder, faster, faster, stronger, wait, that's a song. You haven't played the games from the last 3 songs. Was it one of those Might and Magic? I haven't played Might and Magic. Might and Magic is awesome. I played the DOS version. I beat it. Without a guide. What the fuck I did? I wasn't streaming at the time yet. It's a shame. Can I... Ah, shit. Can I get my mana back? Ah, man. We're on the negatives with the mana. Never played any Might and Magic, plays Wizardry. Wizardry is harder. Might and Magic is like so... The first 2 Might and Magics are the only ones I've played. It's so... I talk about this a lot. It's so fun because it's like all keyboard driven. With no delays. So you go into a battle and you know exactly what you do. Like, because you've been playing the game for 30, 40, 60 hours. You just go mash, and you finish the battle. So grinding is satisfying because you feel like you're type fighting monsters. I love it. Totally understand, you can accept from a death. The biggest issue with NetHack and other older roguelikes that you can be doing great and suddenly run to level 45, Gorgon level 7, the dungeon runs. Yeah. No, like roguelikes in general, just the whole the fun is doing it from 0 every time. No, I want my progression. I want to number go up and finish the game. So I play a roguelike like Faster Than Light. That game is awesome. I go and start playing, man, this game is so good. Why did I not play more of this? Then my run ends, my interest goes straight to 0. Like, oh, this game is good, this game is good, this game is good. Run is over. I don't give a shit anymore. I tried to work through that. I managed to do several runs on, like, Balatro, for example. But it's still like... what's the point? I don't know. I know, like, the journey should be the point, but... I need to be working towards something. And when there is, like, a hard reset, you're not working through anything. Towards anything. Which is why I actually managed to beat Hades. because there is progression between runs. There is a story that you can actually work to beating, and you do get stronger and progress and eventually beat it. It's not like losing a run is a complete okay. You just I hope you enjoyed it because you don't get anything out of it. No, you always get something out of a run. Shrin the Wonder is so good, but again, I die. I don't think it's good anymore. Why would I play through it again? Although there are components of like saving your progress between runs with the storage, but I don't know, it doesn't jive well for me. I wish I would like those games more. We just big commitments. They're not big commitments, that's the thing. They're like, oh, I've played it, I died, zero commitment, it's all gone. I know that you mean in the sense that the commitment is play and replay and replay, but like I want to be starting from scratch. Like if I'm gonna be starting from zero, might as well be playing another game. Maybe I wouldn't feel like that if it were like back in the day I only had like 2 games, then I would be playing a roguelike like nothing else. I'm gonna die from constitution loss. Yep. The interface was like, wait, something happened. Yeah, I need my health. My mana, I mean. If you want to beat them, it's a big commitment. Originally it's supposed to just be adventures and really meant to beat. Yeah, I know. They're not bad games, by any stretch of the imagination. They're awesome games. I wish I could like them. It's a me problem. I can fully own up to that. Can't wait for a Cyclone support DLC pack. Yeah, we're talking a lot about that back in the day. Haste Monster is crap, okay. Ring of Adornment. Okay, everything else you can. Shrin the Wonder has a very good version on the DS. The map on a separate screen. Lose all progress when you die in Carver as well. I know, but it's not a game that... It's different. Okay, here's the key point. Roguelikes, you get progress, but it resets. Traditional platformer like Carver, it's not progress. This is the game. You play through these to beat it. Does that make sense? It's not like you level up. I don't know, it's different. I mean, if you had levels. But a roguelike is like, you have a sense of progression. Of, oh, here's more gear, here's more levels, more stats, you get good rolls or whatever. You build up to something and then it gets taken away from you. A platformer like Carver is just, here's the game. It's different. I don't know. Maybe it's just the RPG elements. Shantae Venius. Do you lose all progress when you die in real life? A lot of people think you don't. Like, if you are a good person, you get something or some other... I don't know the details, like, I stopped paying attention at some point. You keep farting, alright. No, that's good. That ought to give you something. Oh, increasingly, I don't need because we are maxed out on strength. Just from that one. I think if you level up, we might get better items at the shops. We are still a ways away. Yeah, progress through the levels has been going very slowly today compared to yesterday. The levels are getting larger and harder. Which I approve, like, I did feel like the game was going slightly too fast. On the first half of the dungeon. I like this, pull back on the speed. I'm gonna save this. Somewhere on the piles. Because I might need more dexterity at some point. I doubt it. It's kind of valuable. So maybe there is a reason. Enchanted suit of plate mail. 108,000. Strongly increases the armor and resistance to cold. Okay, that's way better than what I have. I'm gonna put a save just to make sure, but that's... But I have 60,000 to sell back. Yeah, no. How much is this? 149? 160. Nice. We got enchanted plate mail, which strongly increases the armor. We got some cool resistance out of it as well. Nice. Very good item. Dun, 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 dun. I still haven't found a good intelligence ring. Probably show up to bother someone as a ghost or something, just dumb jokes. I know you would be very annoying at first, like you'd be genuinely scaring them. And then at some point, yeah, no, I'm just kidding, I'm just here for the jokes. Don't worry. I can appreciate why you would do that. Still a little bit of a dick move, but fine. I'm already prejudging Zolfar's afterlife. Why did a cheese go to the gym? To get ripped? To get shredded? Yeah, yeah. Fuck. I was so close. That's what I meant. Spent almost 30 days in this dungeon. Yeah, 29 days, 17. Well, that's total time. I think it might pull from the... Hang on. One day. Yeah, it doesn't pull from the previous save. Yeah, it has been all in this dungeon. See, you're a fount of jokes. You are. Necrane, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Really appreciate you bringing your community over. Welcome everyone from Necrane's channel. I'm Cooper. I stream most days of the week around this time. I've been doing Castle of the Winds for over 15 hours. It's Windows 3.x roguelike using Windows graphics. Like, here's a scroll bar for the dungeon. And everything you see here is a Windows icon file resource. Necrane has been playing Wizardry lately. How was your Ninja Thief improved? Was the ninja the one who wanted to change the alignment of? How is that going for you? Welcome in. How was your stream? The cat program, yes. You know, we were talking about accents before. I enjoy Necrin's accent. It's very, like... I don't know what the word is. It's comfy accent. I already had to reroll a character. Oh, so you decided to reroll, okay. That was the Prime Thief. Wasn't the Prime Thief the one that did change and that's why he died? And then was trying to get someone else to change it, their alignment. The bishop of the party was lost. Right, so things were bad and they got worse. Okay. Sorry to hear. Ding! Ripped cloak. Cursed boots of slowness. Okay, there is nothing here. I've gone to every quadrant, so level 17 is finally done. I've only finished 2 levels tonight. This place is larger and more difficult. Where would the stairs down be at? Found it. Okay, they're over there, and I am over here? Yeah. So, here... Yeah, that's a long ways. You had to reroll the bishop. Got 30 bonus points on the roll, got it back together, nice. Then the backup thief failed, so the ninja was acting thief. That's what happened. Lunatic Dawn. Or Lunatic. Lunatic Dawn. Oh, that cinematic on the first screenshot. Oh. English not supported though. This would be hard to play, but the fucking thing is, holy shit! This looks so good. This looks so good, but no English. How hard is this to play? Of course, I'm interested. That looks so good. Lunatic Dawn saved on my list. Holy shit, it looks good. Nihongo dake shikata ga nai. Nihongo ga hanase wa dewarimasen? Nihongo ga wa... I don't speak Japanese. That's what I was trying to say. No, I don't think I got it though. Healing, neutralize poison. Yes. Lunatic Dawn passive if the book is translated. Not on Steam. It says that it doesn't support English. The party was almost killed by a group of ninjas. You bring dishonor to our clan by being thief. Cursed amulet of burden, drop it. Broken shield, cursed. Okay. Fan translation. Ah, there is a fan translation. Okay. Man, it does look awesome. I should look into it. Okay, so level 17 is done. We're going to 18. Boom. Oh, what is this? Ah, medium pack. Still looking for that large pack of holding. Oh, this is a Rungnir, the Stone Giant King. He's back. Wait. I mean, Rungnir isn't a part. Isn't this? This guy has been mentioned before. Bomber Rungnir must have failed in his mission, but that's the guy we killed. Oh no, Rungnir is slightly different written, even though I pronounce it the same. It's probably my fault. How many levels does a dungeon fucking need? Who built all this? Who dug this far? It has 25 levels. I think it could have more. Who dug this far? Someone awesome who gifted us this amazing place to explore. If this was 100 levels, I would still be looking forward to it. The surviving priest and samurai hauled the bodies back to town. It was like, don't spawn another group of ninjas. Well, if it did spawn another group of ninjas, they would look at you and be like, what are you doing those? Are you eating those? Can we have some? Man, these guys are easy now. Nice. That's the thing that I always love about these games. Like the enemies that gave you a run for your money, suddenly they're a lot easier. We're told recently that Beagle's cannon will eat themselves to death. It has seriously wondered when the name of fuck went over the evolution genetics with a creature that refused to realize it's dying from overconsumption of food. It's just evolution. Like a creature that developed a trait to eat as much as it could, just happened to have a better chance at passing on the genes than one that, oh no, I'm kind of feeling satisfied. Like, evolution is random. Like, random traits that just so happen to be more beneficial during a set period of time. That's all that needs to happen. We spent a whole night trying to get the full version as a kid. Of what game? This one or Wizardry? Or Beagle? This one. Yeah, man, I didn't want to get the full version of this as a kid as well. Everyone had the shareware. Too much RNG in Evolution. Yeah. Or maybe not enough. Maybe we need more in RNG. Let's play the SNS Wizards. They look fascinating. I don't know if I'm brave enough, but they do look fascinating. And they look at you with puppy eyes as you had feed them already. I mean, our cats, when it's time for the wet food, they start screaming as if there was like no tomorrow. We haven't eaten for 2 months. Human, why are you so cruel? Like, it's loud, it's desperate, it's worrying. And of course their plates are still full of food as this happens. Two people feed the padded room, play wizardry. Yeah, I know I should play wizardry at some point. But if I were to play it, I would have to play that black and white wireframe version because it's the original. I mean, I'm not obligated to, but I'm dumb. Alright, hello everyone! Bye everyone. One of them followed. You played wizardry. Read the menu bar, file, character, inventory, map, spell, activated verbs, Windows help. It's because the ones that are exclamation marks. This opens a menu. This opens a menu. This opens a menu. The ones with exclamation marks are direct links to something else. There is a reason, like exit changes the thing, doesn't open a menu. So you know which ones open menus. Just kind of skipped over the Apple II original, first played Wizardry on Famicom, which is a good version. I'm sure it is. Searching for fantasy doors. It does sound like the song skipped, right? But yeah, I don't have anything that would do that. Just whatever version of song I have, like maybe it cuts at the loop point. Different sports with only SNES and PS1 at most appealing to you. Elder Scrolls Arena music thing. I don't remember. I don't have a way to return to the previous song on that thing. I haven't implemented that much. Spell, identify nothing. Okay, so it's just a cursed cape of protection and a broken helmet. There's a broken helmet down here. Rusty bracers. Broken shield. Claude can? Alright, I'm gonna keep this string rated for like... This is a family string. I'm gonna tell what Claude can do. Freaking ass Claude, man. Can you? Jesus. Close the door. I need to, No, not that. Ah, fuck. I said money. I wanted to healing neutralize poison. Then try to get... Well, it broke down the door and all the thing is throwing shit from over there. Okay. And now there's another one. And a bear. And the very old green dragon. This is getting... This is worrying me. Okay. Spellbook. Neutralize poison. No, because of that guy, like most of those spells I don't use anyway. Magic arrow, not gonna use it anymore. Neutralize poison. Change. Neutralize poison, that green cross. Okay, we're fine. What can clothes do? Clothes can inspire your clients to think they know how to tell you how to do your job. It's great. Yeah. I know that feeling. Soul Dragon. Soul Dragon. I keep forgetting about the soda. That's how engaging this game is. You were fighting your autocorrect. You're always doing that, like, well, when you did this, you were fighting autocorrect. That doesn't tell me anything. Like, I was breathing when you typed that. Giving to your autocorrect. The path to the dark side goes through autocorrect. Allison. Allison? Really? Are we going with Allison? Anything that way? No. Closing in on the Ragnir guy, whatever it's actually called. You have some cursed items or broken shit here. Hang on. Broken boots, cursed. Okay. These stairs heading down. Okay, there might be a secret fantasy door here. There isn't. Notice scam crowdfunding signals ignored autocorrect. Please help me, my spacebar is broken. Okay, so there's over there. I was gonna say I had to find a fantasy door, but no. So many music songs in there. Yeah, it's like half of them almost. I'm confused what the fuck they would have been used for. I think it's just a waste of resources. Like, let's make all these songs and not use them. They're not even bad or unfinished. Going to call it. Alright, Rex Bellator, thank you for being here. Thank you for the raid and bringing your community over. Thank you for coming back after dinner. Have a good rest, my friend. And thank you for the good luck. Okay, that door. No, this leads into here. Well, maybe that door does. And boom! That's I wonder if there's like a fantasy door here, because either that or there is like another long corridor that leads to this dragon. I mean, I could do this a few times. What? How did you land there? I want to teleport to the... Come on, you can do it.
Thank you.
I can't do it. Mystic Theories, my good old friend, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone from Mystic Theories channel. I'm Corporate. I stream those days of the week around this time. We have been doing Castle of the Winds for nearly 16 hours. Windows 3.x roguelike with Windows graphics and icons. It's freaking phenomenal. Freaking love it. Welcome my friend. What were you doing? Elder Ring. There's Magister Divinitits or something. How was your stream, my friend? Welcome everyone. I got news that Elden Ring is getting a release on the Switch. Is that good? That feels wrong. I'm sure it's fine. 31 days, 5 hours, yes. It's another throne, a massive throne. And this is Rungnir, but I want to pull these people up so I don't get hit by more than one at once. Or the ranged stuff, so maybe pull them here. Rungnir snorts at your approach. His voice is like the grinding of great slabs of stone. Those mangy hill giants can do nothing right. Now you contest with me. Maybe you like to eat rock. I don't. His laughter rattles your bones as he hefts an enormous boulder. Figured out that you were encumbered in Elden Ring, so you couldn't roll properly. You should roll better when encumbered. You shouldn't be able to unroll. Like, you just start rolling and then like, okay, stop, I can't. They can take advantage of the iframes when you roll and get gooder. Eat rock, eat pant. It is injured. I don't have full mana though. I only have 2 more heals. Rungnir falls like a rock slide, making the walls shake. With his last breath, he roars, Sutter! He's gonna need some sutters. This is... that specific place is bad. Because of all the rocks being thrown my way. Let me see if I can kill these people without having to like run away. I wanted to heal, I forgot. Fuck! I wanted to heal, I did one more turn that I intended. No. Okay, I have more mana this time. You should make a Souls game where you roll all the time, except when you dodge, then you stand up. I'm sure there's a mod for that. Dark Rolls. I grabbed everything. Oh, and this will lead to that dragon. Oh, bear! Okay, I want to save, thank you. 20 there are now calling souls like Rollslop. What? And sit on the throne. You feel slower. Okay, I'm sure it's... I can recover. Alright! Oh, there's that door, okay. I wonder if I can carry everything here. Because already carrying a lot. I hate when they decide things without consulting you first. I would approve having Flipsider being the gatekeeper of what to call things. Like, I'm sure he would have better sense than some of us. I mean, that depends on what Flipsider considers a sandwich, though. That could be a deal breaker. Alright, good stuff. We have finished level 18. I have good name instincts. Cold. Yeah, you have that. Alright, let's go back to town and have so much shit to unload. We are very close to level up. Can you think? Sell the sandwich realm, leave that to me. Alright, I am the sandwich lord, yes. Thank you. Someone finally recognizes my authority. Like, people started arguing, like, is this a sandwich? Is that a sandwich? Man, that's so obvious. The rules are simple. I have stated the rules so many times already. People are still confused. I don't get it. Large bag. I have to... re-identify stuff. Okay. I think removing a curse from the item, I think the only point of it is if you equip it by accident. Nobody saw this coming. What is that? Creative cancel the AI-driven Sound Blaster Pro. What does that even mean? We got a buzzwords. Please invest. No one invested. Okay, cancel the buzzwords. Sandwich is 2 of 1 food from the same source with different food and a separate source between. Alright, you just have to be careful with that from the same source, Zofir. Because if you make bread dough and you make 2 breads from it and they are baked separately and you put those together with something between them, that's not a sandwich. That's not a sandwich. It has to be separated at its final form. Same loaf. Okay, same loaf. Creator was trying to kickstart a new Sound Blaster called Sound Blaster Reimagined. It went nowhere. Of course it didn't. No one wants a sound card anymore. Itching Party is good. Like, it's one more thing for us to spend money on and worry about drivers and bullshit. So they have to refund everybody. Yeah, good luck people who spend money on that, I guess. This will be my final form. Yeah. You should not cut Mystic Theurgy in half to make a sandwich out of him. I mean, look. If you take the... I said that if you take the dough that you're going to bake into bread and you split it into 2 loaves and you bake them separately and you put them together, it's not a sandwich. Fine. If you take the dough and you split it into and you put a cheese and you put it back together before baking and you eat it, that is a sandwich of raw dough, but it's a sandwich. If you put it back together and then you bake it, that's still a sandwich actually. Because it becomes a sandwich when you do this. It doesn't unbecome a sandwich if you then bake it. Carrying half would be very King Solomon. But when King Solomon proposed cutting a baby in half was because both mothers wanted the baby. If King Solomon proposed cutting you in half, both mothers would be, she can have him. No, that's the other way around. You guys know where I was going with it. I forgot the original story. The true mother was the one who said she can have it because she would have rather lose the child than have the child be killed. So yeah. I messed up the joke and then I tried to explain it. Explaining a joke is like dissecting a frog. You understand it better, but it dies in the process. You'd gain Mystic Hood if you did. Probably. I don't want that. Alright, yeah, I know, yes, thank you. I'm not a religious person. I haven't been in ages. No intention of going back. Or changing my mind on that. But I've had people who are very religious who have told me that I understand their religion better than religious people that they know. I'm just curious about shit and reading and learning. It's still like weird ass lore. Right? Like say the that's worthless. The Bible is full of like grisly shit, like it's a fun read. Sadly, many religious folks don't reflect on their own beliefs. Because in part that's by design, because if you reflect on your if the religion promotes reflecting on one's own beliefs too much, you end up with a situation like me who did that and then realized that religion wasn't for me. Gain dexterity, nice. Activate. Essence of restore all mana, that's very to the point. I approve. Okay, let me sell. I have some garbage to sell. I didn't notice on the first go. I never catch all the garbage. It's surprising. It was summon monster and sleep. Apparently sleep makes me sleep. You admit you're somewhat uncomfortable with the idea of being sacramentally eaten to grant magical powers. I mean, somewhat uncomfortable means that it's negotiable. Right? Like, if before being sacramentally eaten, you were served, say, with a sushi burger, would that help ease your comfort level? Look at that, man. That thing looks so fucking good, man. I don't know. I personally, I might accept that as a good trade-off. Oh, strongly increases chance to hit. Very strongly increases the damage. When activated, once every 12 hours, heals all the damage. Ah, I like the very strongly increase, but I don't like the activated skill. This also increases my damage and my dexterity and the tech. Yeah, no, that's way too good to replace. Okay. Put the cookie down. Well, this is 30. Yeah, no, that's dumb. This was the second shop. I'm going back here because I want to sell this and this, which I forgot. You don't need that. You already have the power of glitches. Do like underground clubs where guys eat sushi off women's bodies. That's a Freemason thing, right? That's the occult clubs guys that you know, right? I knew there was a reason you were more gain dexterity. You feel nimbler. Our dexterity is rising. Look at that, man. It's pretty good. You know, now I know why you hang around with those people. If that's how you pass the time. Japanese businessman. Yeah. No takebacks. It's funny that these are like considered better than this, but not triggering the traps is way too good to pass. Everything else is armor. You do know a lady in the kink world who has a human table for sushi? You're starting to get interested, yeah. I mean, based on the life of Mystic Theory, I think I went into the wrong line of business. Strongly, that's the same I have, okay. Okay, the normal ones I can just sell. This is pointless, like, yeah, 60,000 for that. This is 12,000. Right now I was keeping, yeah, the gauntlets for each stat, just in case. Although we're not gonna need strength. What did you come back to? Mystic Theory's religious ties to naked women with sushi on top. That's what I got from that. And I'm the one who focuses on weird food. Strongly increases. We already have strong increases. Okay. Now let me just make sure that I did remove all the curses and everything. I did. Let me deposit all the money in the bank. Let me restore all my mana. Amazing what a Rorschach test things can be. Like, I can understand the meaning, but if that was a Frigidaire, I wouldn't be too surprised. Okay, the stairs down, was that the only one? Might have been. I'll go down there, because then he would be forced to go through those guys, which I think would be the intention. Alright, I'm gonna save on a different slot. And I'm gonna stop the timer here, 16 hours 15 minutes. And we're gonna come back to this game. You know what? Okay, hang on. We did 3 levels today. We have 7 levels left. That's 2 or 3 streams. So we're gonna stick to the schedule. So today is Wednesday. So we're coming back to this game next week.